city of my son.
He's 23.
Something planet, you're my golden boy. What have we done? What have we done? I murdered my only son. SomethingPlanet.com has just begun.
Something Planet was filmed in front of a live studio audience.
Something Planet Podcast, episode number 523. Welcome to it. I'm your host, John J. And with me are two of my best friends. Please give it up for Jerod Walker
Hey, how you
and
doing?
Brad Williamsburg.
Which one is which?
Which one?
Because he's white, but his name's Jerod.
JJ
He's
Walker
black,
comedy.
But his name's B-Rad.
No, it's just J Walker comedy.
J Walker comedy.
J Walker
You
comedy.
fucking ticket-getting motherfucker.
That's right.
No, if you go to JJ Walker comedy, it's an old man from Good Times.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, he's all fucking like a Trumper now, right?
I guess he's like a Trump guy, yeah.
That's what I've heard.
Weird. That's so weird.
No, I mean, you said somebody from your family was a Trumper. It's just because they're rich.
No, but I mean, he was a fucking black icon, so it's just like, you know what I mean? He was one of the first, like, black people on television. It's just like,
First Candace Owens, now J.J. Walker.
Candace Owens, what was she on the Cosby Show?
Brad?
I have no idea.
what?
Brad-
You don't know who
Brad?
Candace Owens is?
No, I don't know. Well, I mean, I know who Candace Owens is. I don't know why she's on TV, though.
She was. She's
I don't,
on
I don't know
TV.
why
She's,
anybody gives a shit what
no,
she
she's
says.
on YouTube. Well, she's a black conservative, so it's like, ooh.
Everybody
see, black people can be conservatives.
It's true.
We can. But
We can, but it's
I don't want
it's
to.
just weird.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't have the financial stability to be one.
Yeah.
I'm poor.
That's true. If I was a little richer.
No, there are poor. There
If I was
are,
a little bit richer,
no,
I
there are
could
actually
be way
a lot
more
of
racist.
poor Republicans. That's the trick. That's the trick.
That is the trick.
They make them think they're not fucking poor.
You get more. You just trick everybody into thinking that the other poor people are the bad guy.
Exactly.
That's the whole trick.
And to give you money to stop them.
I like how we're getting really political.
We're immediately getting political. I don't want to get too political, but I really like the new Rays uniforms.
Is that like a thing? People are like mad about it?
No,
Oh.
everybody loves it.
Oh, okay.
Universally loved.
Well, yeah, you love it, if you love America.
If you
Oh.
love, it's the Rays uniforms, not for the troops.
Yeah, but
Jared.
what did who did the
Jared
Rays
knows
represent?
so little about baseball. It was like really blowing my mind the
I
other
think
day.
I might know less. I
You
know
might.
I did play. So did you ever play baseball as a kid?
Yeah.
Do you
Name
know the
3 positions.
Pitcher,
Okay.
catcher, umpire.
Oh, he's right. I think.
Okay, name 3 positions without using gay terminology.
Isn't baseball all gay
Shortstop.
terminology?
Wait.
Ball,
Right fielder.
Bat.
No.
mitt,
Suck
Yeah,
dick.
pitch, catch. Yeah.
Get in the hot tub with some bros.
stealing a kiss. That's a
baseman,
baseball move,
A
right?
baseman, third baseman,
yeah.
the third
A baseman?
Yeah,
Yeah.
third baseman.
A coach.
Shortstop. That's somebody with like a really small but strong
the
dick.
Rays. So there's like a program for the past couple seasons called City Connect. So it's like they make like a special uniform, and they kind of try to connect to the uniform to the city. So like it's this
Okay.
logo that I'm wearing. This is the new City Connect.
Oh,
logo.
it's got the Skyway.
It's got the Sky Ray Bridge.
Sky Ray.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Yeah.
I hate it so much.
No, it's
that's
cool,
because
Brad.
you hate America.
Yeah, I'll
That's
be
cool.
the first to say that. Right? If that's what that means, I gladly wear that badge.
Yep. I support the troops, so I support this new logo.
Baseball players are not
All
troops.
troops.
Yeah, Brad. I mean, Jared doesn't know what's going on at the baseball game. Okay.
I don't.
Yeah.
I took him for his very first Major League Baseball game, and then he got mad at me, and he was like, "I've been to Major League Baseball games before."
I've been to baseball. I said I've been to baseball games before.
Okay, but not Major League Baseball games.
Well, that's debatable.
Well, what's the
That-
difference?
well, Jared doesn't know. I do want to make that clear.
I don't either. That's what I'm
That's
asking.
true. I'm confused.
So the major leagues are the big teams.
I know
like
there's skill
the
levels,
Yankees,
but yeah.
the Braves, the Rays,
But
the
I mean,
Marlins.
they're still playing. It's the same
Angels,
rules.
same
Yeah,
game.
it's the same.
Yeah.
It's just
But
they're
the
just not
stadiums.
as
The stadiums are bigger. The athletes are paid
because
more.
I mean, we all grew up in the
They're
neighborhood.
better.
You remember the Philly Stadium? I used to go watch baseball there all the
Yeah,
time.
so that is
I
minor
used
league.
to watch wrestling there. I saw.
Yeah, I heard they're still doing
Macho
wrestling there.
Man brother, Leapin' Lenny Poffo, I saw him in a match there, and that's how he was sold. It was like Macho Man Randy Savage in big
Macho
bold
Man
letters on the
and-
ticket.
Yeah.
Little brother
Little
Lenny
brother.
Poffo.
Macho
will
Man
say-
and his brother were actually minor league baseball players.
Oh, really?
I've
Yeah.
never been to a major league wrestling event.
Ah,
You've never
well,
been to WWE?
Never been to the WWE
I went
or the WCW.
Well, they don't exist anymore.
Yes,
Not
they do.
anymore, but
What
Yeah,
else is
they're
considered
within-
major? I thought so. WWE is the top one now.
yeah,
There's
well,
no-
and then
it's
there's
the
no
big boy.
equivalent.
Yeah, it's the big
there's
boy.
well, there's AEW.
But that's like a tier lower, right?
AEW is essentially the WCW to the WWF back in the day.
But the WCW and the WWF were like
They were
on
rivals.
the same
yeah,
on the same level.
yeah.
I
It
thought
was a-
would
no, it was. It was Nitro versus Raw. Was the
wouldn't-
time in the 90s?
honestly, I wouldn't say they were on this. In the 80s, I would say WWF definitely reigned supreme. In the 90s, during the Monday Night Wars, yes, but that's essentially what.
Well,
it's
yeah, when they
become.
went out of business, they were no longer competing.
Well, but I'm
Yeah.
saying when there's two
Yeah.
when there's two people producing a product, the drive to produce a better product is going to be there. So
Well,
the
technically,
AEW
WWF is no longer
WWE.
exists.
It's
It's
the
the
WWE
World
now.
Wildlife Federation.
I remember when that first happened, I was like mad. I was like,
I was
fuck.
too. I was like,
That's
it's
pissed off.
WWF.
Yeah, and now I'm like, yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Well, I don't care now, but at the time I was like,
Oh,
well,
I
I'm
was-
pretty sure we could
I was
differentiate.
so mad. I went out
between
and I
the two.
killed a panda immediately.
You,
How did you do it?
murdered a panda?
Yeah, I went to the zoo.
No, but what did you use? What was the technique for murdering?
A truck.
Oh, you just ran him over?
Yeah, it's still
Oh,
a
those
bear.
fuckers are big. You
Yeah,
can't
it's still
fight
a
them.
bear.
Oh, I'd fight a panda.
You can't fight a panda.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, well, I'm not.
You ever
what
try
am
to
I?
fight a panda in Tekken? Never works.
Every time I fought a panda in Tekken, I almost won.
Almost one.
Every
Almost won.
time.
So anyway, brought Jerod to his first Major League Baseball game at the
Maybe.
Tampa Bay Rays. Maybe.
Maybe.
Well, you said your dad brought you to a game, but it wasn't the major.
I went to a couple games.
We
don't know
there,
that.
and then he left
do
him
know.
there.
We don't know. No, you suspect that. I just don't care enough to find out.
Wait,
But
is
I mean,
this-
you
did-
could. What?
No, go ahead. Sorry.
Well, I was gonna say we didn't have baseball here when Jerod was a kid,
That's true.
where he would actually like go to a game with
There's
his
the
dad.
Phillies. That's it, but that was minor.
Yeah, it's minor,
Well,
not minor age, minor league.
No, we were minors.
yeah, I was a minor.
But yeah, so we didn't have baseball in Florida until like the 90s.
Listen, all I know is that I went to a baseball game with my good friend John,
Yeah.
and we got some delicious pretzels.
Yo, I saw
We
those
did get-
jizzed on pretzels. That shit
Jats.
looked gross.
Jats on
Jats
It
on
looks like it
pretzel,
was
yeah.
just sperm all over.
It
'em.
does look like sperm,
I'm sure
but
they
it's
taste
cream
delicious.
cheese. Yeah.
Yeah,
It
Jo-
just looks so
George
gross.
Lucas changed the name of Jizz to Jats, so we have
Fuck
to say
George
Jats now.
Lucas.
Yeah,
can
we have to
suck
say
my
Jats now.
dick.
Yeah, it's
He decided.
it's WWE and Jats.
Isn't
You
Jats
just
a
have to-
restaurant?
I jats out my dick.
when I'm trying to.
I
jizz.
jats
Yeah,
on your
yeah.
chest.
I jats out my dick when I'm watching men wrestle.
Actually, I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna start using Jats. I like Jats better.
It's
than
better
jizz.
than jizz.
yeah.
It is. Jizz.
Thanks, George
It
Lucas.
rolls off
Thank
the
you,
tongue
George.
a little
Yeah.
easier.
That's
You've
one of
changed-
his major contributions to the culture. I
Yeah,
think.
he's changed the nation yet again.
Yes.
Yeah.
He should
So
be
yeah,
president.
we went to the ball game, and Jerod ordered some hot dogs.
I did. I ordered 2 hot dogs.
He
How
ordered
much did that cost you? $24.
Yeah, just about.
Damn, that
two
was a
hot
good
dogs
ass
and a
guess.
Coke, $25 probably,
Well, I also got some fries.
and fries. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not that bad. 2 hot dogs go. I mean, that's movie theater pricing.
Yeah,
Probably around
it's
there.
only when you get into like other stuff where like
Yeah.
beer.
Like how much is beer? Like $12?
No, beer is $20.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad I do not drink.
Yeah, and then James Bothwell, show intern,
Where's he at?
also got me a
He
hot dog.
graduated. He's no longer our intern.
Oh, he's not the
Oh.
intern
Yeah.
anymore.
He's no
Fuck
longer
him.
the intern.
What a piece of
Oh
shit.
man, we can't keep an employee. What did you do to him, John?
Touched his
I
butthole.
did not pay him.
Oh, well, he's an intern. That's what's supposed to happen.
I know.
Well, he didn't know what that meant when he signed on. So
Oh.
when he came to John for money, John's like, "What do you mean?"
Yeah. and
Yeah, I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And I gave him I also gave him a C- in the class.
that's fair.
Really?
Yeah.
He was doing a bad job.
It was iffy. It was an iffy job.
Really? Are you
No,
like,
I didn't give
That'd
him a
be
C.
hilarious.
I didn't give him any grade.
Oh, I
He's a
thought like
teacher.
you had to sign off on his paper for his.
No, he just had to do a sound project where he he helped work on the show and helped set up, and then he analyzed the sound in the room.
I did
and-
write to his professor and told him he doesn't deserve an A.
Yeah, definitely. We definitely told him.
Yeah.
His
so,
professor.
but we
what was the
can't-
email address?
Uh,
Boston College.
It was
It was Bill
PROF
Nye, the
prof,
science guy.
Yeah,
What's-
prof.bill.nye at
What's the fucking guy? He's like,
EUSD.edu.
"You're doing nothing. You're just laying on the couch." What was that shit? Remember that commercial?
No.
You don't. Oh, come on.
I don't know what you're
It
talking about.
used to play it on daytime TV all the time.
I didn't watch
I
daytime.
don't
Like
know.
he's sitting there on the couch, get up, go to college. It's like it's a. It's
Oh
an
yeah,
online
it was college in pajamas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, John Jacobs had a joke about college in pajamas, but I don't think that's what it was actually called.
No. But yeah, I just.
So yeah. Anyway, Jerod orders 2 hot dogs.
Got a hot
James
dog,
got
yeah.
him an extra one.
Got an extra one.
So
Three dogs.
So, I had
So
3
he
hot
didn't
dogs.
want it anymore. So I was like, "Give me that fucking hot dog. I love
Yeah.
hot dogs." So I fucking bit into this thing, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" Like, it just tasted off. You know, like you're expecting one taste, and then you get a completely different flavor
it wasn't
profile.
bad. It was just like not hot doggy.
It was. So
I don't think it was bad.
I found out that Jerod had put on his hot dogs. He put barbecue sauce and honey mustard
On accident.
on accident.
It wasn't on to
It was
John.
very
barbecue
sweet.
and
See,
mustard.
John and his lovely wife Leah got the baseball helmet full of fries and chicken tenders,
Yeah,
and
which
then
was
they,
good.
Yeah, and then
You
they
keep
went.
the helmet.
Yeah, you get to keep. Well, it's a little helmet.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
No,
like
it was a base. It was shaped like a baseball, actually.
Oh.
I use it to eat cereal out of.
Oh. And John went to get, I guess, honey mustard as a dipping sauce for his tenders, and I just followed him over to the mustard-shaped dispenser.
Yeah. Well,
And
it
I
was a slightly different color yellow than
Yeah.
the other.
Yeah, it was
mustard.
an off
Well,
yellow,
when you see yellow, you just assume mustard.
but I
And
just
it was
assumed.
mustard.
I saw the other mustard dispensers was a brighter yellow. I just assumed, this one is older.
This one got left out in
Oh,
the sun.
that's not a good reasoning.
This was
brother.
the outside mustard.
Yeah.
Ew. That's worse.
No, I just mean like
Well, most stadiums-
the color had faded.
Most stadiums.
Oh, of the
mu-
plastic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, most
plastic
stadiums
is
the
fake.
mustard's outside. Tampa
Yeah,
is one of the few indoor stadiums.
But the fact that he's like, oh, it's older. Like it's the. I was
Not
thinking you
not
talking
like
about
no,
the
not
mustard,
like the
the coloring of the container.
yeah,
I
the
got you.
container.
I
Like the
got you.
container would been the. Like
I
this
see
is
what
the,
you mean now. Yeah.
Yeah. And so I just put that on, and then I was like, oh, ketchup's here, and then I put the ketchup on,
Oh,
and
so
then I
it was-
left.
know, that was so you
And then
thought
it
it was
was-
ketchup.
But it
that
was
was
not
ketchup.
ketchup.
But it was not ketchup. It was barbecue.
Okay.
And then as I was eating it, I was
just
just like,
doesn't go on a hot dog.
I was like, oh, this
Barbecue?
tastes a
No.
little off.
You can put barbecue. I've had barbecue
I
hot
don't
dogs
know.
before.
Maybe it was just the sweetness of the honey mustard. That's
It
I
was-
think that's what would kill
It was the
yeah.
sweetness of both, honestly, because
Yeah.
as I was eating, as I was putting the honey mustard on, I realized, oh, this is honey mustard. But I was like, well, it's too late now.
Let me ask you this, because
Yes.
everybody has one. What song do you sing when you're putting condiments on food in your head?
You sing a song.
I don't.
sing a
Yeah, I
song.
don't sing a song.
Damn,
Is that
wow.
true?
Thanks for the yes and there, guys.
I know,
Like,
but
we
I
don't do
told
that.
you
This is
my
something
improv
Planet
is
Improv
no
where we
but.
just go no.
no but,
No
no
but.
but.
No,
Shut the
but
fuck
tell
up.
me more.
Yeah.
What song do you play?
No, it's not a thing. Game's over.
Game's
You
over.
won.
Oh, what,
How do you
you're-
win? By making me lose.
You're trying to trick me into coming up with a song.
Just say.
So you're gonna be like, you fat piece of shit. You sing a song
And
when
what
you
song do
dress
you,
your
what
dog.
song
I
do you
wouldn't do
sing
that.
when you wash your hands in your head to make sure
Baby
you're doing
Got
it long
Back.
enough?
Yeah.
The whole
All three
thing.
verses. Yeah.
Oh, that's a long.
No,
hand
up
wash.
until So Your Girlfriend Drives a Honda, doing workout tapes by Fonda. Well, Fonda ain't got no motor in the back of her Honda. My Anna, and right there, I'm done.
And then you just masturbate to the other verses.
No, I just came. Why do you think I'm washing my hands, bro? What do you mean? You wash your hands after you come? Ew.
Ew.
Yeah, I do Christmas songs.
Thank you. That's all I wanted to know. Thank you for being honest.
No, for wash my hands.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck you for being modest.
So I want Jared to come back to the ball game with me
And
then
have
we're
a
gonna
have a
get-
proper hot dog.
and have a proper
Oh,
hot
wait,
dog.
properly
okay,
dressed hot
when
dog.
are
And we want
baseball
you to
games?
come
When are
one time
baseball
too.
games?
When?
When are they?
Like all the time.
No, but when it was like the last one you tried to take me to.
Monday.
Oh, damn,
It was a Monday.
Is there ever one on a Friday?
Sometimes.
Yeah,
but I don't think I
sometimes.
ever get free tickets for Friday. Free tickets.
What about Wednesday?
Sometimes.
I'm gonna be off Wednesdays and Fridays going for it for a while. So,
All right,
like a Wednesday day would be great.
I'll go.
It's because it's daytime, right?
No, not always. Sometimes they're in the day, sometimes they're at night.
A daytime Wednesday.
Most of
would
the
be
time,
preferable.
they're at night.
Okay.
But Wednesday day games do happen quite a bit.
I also live like fucking so close to the stadium.
Oh yeah, you're only 15 minutes from the stadium, if
Pretty
that.
much, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you're a 25-minute drive unless traffic.
Yeah, you're better. We're better off meeting at your house and taking an Uber.
Probably, yeah.
Like, and then paying $20 for parking.
Although,
But
they tow at my fucking place.
oh, I can't even visit you.
No, you can, but if you're there past a certain point, you have to have. I would just have to get you a thing.
Oh,
a thing,
just
yeah.
saying that we
Yeah, because
make
we're coming
love.
back like at
We
midnight.
make love
you
at
might
night.
get towed.
No, we're not coming back at midnight. I don't stay out that late, bro.
I don't know how long baseball games go.
Not till midnight.
Yeah, we would leave before.
I do
that.
want to remind you guys that Sketch Wars episodes 1 through 3 is out right now.
is
If you go
true.
to @Sketch Wars Tournament on YouTube right now. Actually, if you're on YouTube right now watching this, you can click that in the show notes. Just give up on this episode and go watch Sketch Wars.
Yeah,
Well,
it's much better.
first, click like and subscribe. Leave a comment. and then
Smash
go.
that like and subscribe.
Right.
Oh, I already
Smash
fucked it up.
that subscribe button so hard your mouse turns to powder.
And
And then
in
leave
the
us a comment. Like,
yeah.
what do you want us to do? You want
Yeah.
Jared to open his asshole on the camera?
No, in
Oh,
the comments,
yeah.
just
You
tell
want-
us what song you sing when you put condiments
Yeah.
on a hot dog.
Do you want me to put barbecue sauce in Brad's penis? I will.
It's
Yeah.
been the
Or
first
honey
time
mustard.
that it hasn't happened.
Or
Up to
honey
you.
mustard. I mean,
But
I
not
don't
at the
want
same
honey
time.
mustard on
That
on
flavor
his dick,
profile
but
for penis is just not.
Jared really likes it when he gets like a lot of YouTube comments.
I do.
You
I
do?
do like that actually.
I want some YouTube comments. Somebody say something
I
about me?
crave attention.
He does
Oh,
crave
okay.
attention.
I think we all do.
Good, bad. It's mostly bad.
You're all stand-ups. We all did stand-up. You think we don't like attention?
I'd prefer good, but history has taught me it will be bad.
It's usually bad.
Yeah.
Also, I want you guys to check out our sponsors. Go to carrycart.com. That's carrycart with 2 Ks.
Just two.
And put in the code SP at checkout for $20 off your first carry cart. You guys know what a carry cart is, right?
I do know what a carry card is.
Cheer.
Do you own one?
I don't own one
Why not?
because Tom won't give me one.
You get $20 off if you use the code
Oh.
SP.
$20 off?
Yeah,
That's a deal.
that's Tom is providing that.
Are you guys doing a bit?
No.
No,
Oh.
it's just a really
It's
good
called,
cart.
It's called
Okay.
a live read, Brad.
It's a cart,
What?
Brad.
is a
It's a
read?
cart.
Thanks for yes-anding.
Yes,
It's a
I
cart.
win. You lose.
It's a step ladder. It's a
No, I know what it
dolly
is.
And a cart.
and a trolley
Yeah.
And a cart.
and a cart. I already said cart.
Did you
Is
say
it a
cart?
ladder?
I started with
Is it a
cat,
ladder?
and it's a step ladder.
Is it a ladder?
No, it's a
No, it's a
small
step ladder, so you can fuck it.
Yeah,
Like in
Why
porn.
would I fuck a step ladder?
you're
Because you can't bang your real ladder. That's incest.
yeah
What? No, I
Gotta be a step
I
ladder.
fuck my ladder all the time.
Ooh.
Laterally.
spicy.
Yeah.
A ladder of me.
You're a little too deep in the dark web for
You ever
me.
do a ladder sesh with your girlfriend or boyfriend?
I'm more of
Yeah.
a floor fucker.
More of a floor guy.
Floor fucker, no.
He's
Are you a
more he's
floor
more of
fucker
a
now?
dra-
No.
he's more of a
No.
dragged around the pool by his penis
I like
guy.
to cuddle after sex. I'm not Larry David. I like to cuddle.
It's a floor fucker.
Although-
Brad. After that show, we're gonna get into Curb
Uh-huh.
at the end of the show.
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Brad, what's the song you sing in your head when you're cuddling so you know how long you've cuddled?
It depends on how
It's
hot. I am.
Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen.
The fastest song ever. I'm like, I want to cuddle. Get off.
Our other sponsor is random-fandom.com. Go to
Ooh.
random-fandom.com. I just released a new Conan the Barbarian shirt.
Describe it.
It says live, laugh, lamentations of their women. Because,
Nice.
that's what we crave as warriors.
I'm not a warrior.
That-
I'm a
well,
warrior.
I'm talking about real warriors here,
Yeah.
okay?
The ultimate
Real
warrior.
ones.
Hulk Hogan, when the stars come around.
We
I'm
should
actually I'm wearing a shirt from Random Fandom.
Yeah, if like,
Oh, really?
if we zoom in on Jared right now, that is administering freedom, and that is for sale at random-fandom.com. And it's currently on sale for 35% off.
Yes, from the hit video game Underworld Spelunkers.
Ooh, I
Yeah.
like that one. Did you get the DLC where you get to be the clown guy?
Yes.
Yeah, you get to be Randy Macho Man Savage, his ghost.
Oh shit! Rest in peace. Sorry, Randy.
Yeah, he's dead, but it's fine. You can
Yeah,
still make fun of him. He's
I
a
wasn't.
wrestler.
Well, I wasn't making fun
It's
of him.
fine.
It's
Is it
fine.
okay?
It's fine.
How
Hey.
much longer do you think Ric Flair has? That's gonna make me real sad.
I don't know. He got
he
thrown out
should
of
have
a
been-
restaurant recently.
Yeah,
Really?
he should have been dead 10 years ago.
I think
That's bad. Don't
he
say
got
that.
thrown out of apparently he got thrown out of a restaurant in Largo or
That's
in
true.
Tampa. I think it was Largo because he wouldn't stop commenting on how fat of a dump that the manager made in the bathroom.
Oh my god.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so they asked
Did
him to had to politely ask him to leave.
There's a 30 for 30 about him. It's really good.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the sports. I like documentaries.
I know he's a staple in the area, you see
Yeah.
him every once in a
But
while.
he's had a life.
Yeah.
That wasn't like he wasn't acting. Like all that shit he was doing, he was doing. that
No,
shit.
he was
So,
just
like,
great. Yeah, I did see the
and it's
trailer for
just-
that documentary. It did
yeah.
look good.
Yeah. If I mean, like,
I think that's all the ad reads. Yeah, that's all the ads we're doing.
Nice.
I
We did it.
do want to get into some world news though.
ooh.
Let's check that out. I still need to get a good soundboard. Live in the Something Planet studio in beautiful Montreal, Canada, from the team that brought you Are Racehorses Real and Girls Gone Golfing, this is Something Planet World News. Something Planet World news. Oh, and it's fun. I can actually just pop up a little screen here
Right
and
here
show
where my
everyone
hand
the
is?
news story. No, it's actually to Jared's right.
That's dumb.
Yeah, it's going to be right there.
Just
I
cut
haven't
the
done it
black
yet.
guy out of the photo.
No, you're still in the photo.
Yeah, you're
I
on
don't
the
wanna
left.
be now.
You're on my left.
You're left behind.
Let's go ahead and I'll show the headline.
Turbulent force.
Let's see, window capture. There we go. Dublin and New York are now linked up by a portal, and locals are using it to flirt with strangers.
Okay.
So there's a portal
No,
from Dublin to New York.
we've invented portal technology.
So like the Google portal thing, it's just a
It's
mirror.
yeah. So it's basically just like a giant like circular screen,
Uh-huh.
and it's in 2 fixed locations, and it's just constantly on.
Oh, it's just a
Ah,
big
okay.
FaceTime.
It's a giant FaceTime. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like it
That's
looks
cool.
It looks like the size of like a vault door in Fallout.
How
Okay.
long do you think before somebody whips out their dick on that thing?
Oh, it's already
it's
happened.
already
Sure,
happened.
it
It
has.
has to have
Yeah.
already happened.
It's happened. It happens frequently, I would imagine.
Yeah.
What is
One
wrong
of the
with
things
I think the better question is which side flashed their junk first,
oh,
Dublin or New York?
Yeah, who was it?
New
Was it
Who
the
was
Irish?
it?
Or
New
was
fuck-
Yeah,
fucking
was it the
York.
Irish or was it a New
York?
Yorker?
New York has Irish in it.
I've been to Dublin and I've been to New York, and I've only seen a dude's dick in public in New York City.
Boom.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
You know what they say.
I saw a dude's dick. I
Mhm.
saw a man
Was it a
How did you
shitting.
feel when you saw that?
Yeah, was it a good dick?
No, it was a weird dick.
It was a weird
Like,
dick.
describe it.
weird.
What was weird about it?
I think it was uncircumcised, but it
Whoa,
had just a
hey,
lot
hey.
of foreskin.
Don't
Now-
make fun of uncircumcised
lot of
penis.
foreskin.
How
Some
did
of
you
our viewers
know
have
that guy
uncircumcised
wasn't from
penises.
Dublin?
Could have been from Dublin.
Yeah, he could
Yeah.
have been. If it's uncircumcised,
That
it's
foreskin was
European.
doubling over.
He was screaming, "I'm from Dublin."
Yeah, so there you go.
While he
No.
was just waving his foreskin in the air.
And then the man shitting into the storm drain. I was like, oh, you know what? That's considerate.
Yeah,
You
and
know-
that's a real American.
You know, don't do it on the street. Just do
Yeah.
it into the drain.
Yeah, nobody,
know?
nobody else in the world is shitting in a storm drain but an American.
Yeah, that's ingenuity.
Yeah.
I
Some
don't even
American
know if I want
pride
to
right
read.
there.
The futuristic installation shows round-the-clock live stream of 2 iconic cities, and there are plans to link up other cities in the future.
I mean, I like that. I think that's cool.
Intended to mark Dublin as the European City of Smart Tourism 2024, city dwellers have been using the connection for, well, other purposes.
We should do that. I think in Dunedin, our sister city is like some city in Japan.
Clearwater. Dunedin.
No, Clearwater, the sister city, is in Japan.
Was it
Yeah,
Clearwater?
Dunedin
Yeah.
is
Scotland.
Scotland, yeah.
Scotland? Oh, okay. Well, then forget that. Let's do Clearwater, Japan, and get a portal going.
What is our sister city in Japan?
I forget.
I don't know what you just have to ask somebody that works at the city.
Hey Google. She
Yeah.
didn't hear me.
I don't have that.
You do.
Sorry, I don't have that.
Do you have a phone?
No.
Yeah, you do.
I don't have some ratchet ass Google phone like you have.
An Android phone is ratchet ass.
Yeah,
Yes.
you haven't heard that yet? Like
No.
there's
Yeah.
there's
Oh,
women
I'm
that won't even
sorry.
date people that don't
Oh.
have the blue bubble. You haven't heard about
Yeah,
this?
because it's the wrong color. Brad,
It's the
you're
wrong color
familiar.
bubble.
I don't care. I don't want
I feel
to
like
date
they
those
care.
people.
They care.
But
They
it
do
doesn't
care.
matter because I don't want those people.
That's
I
true.
just-
Brad
I'm just
doesn't like
saying.
racists.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I don't have anything like
You
that.
fancy motherfuckers.
I got an
I'm on
iPhone.
iPhone.
Yeah, I got an
Oh,
iPhone.
I have an
Because
iPhone.
I'm
so cool.
I'm on an iPhone because I'm a fucking idiot and this
Yeah.
thing works well.
Exactly.
It does what I want it to do.
So does mine.
Does it,
So from
though?
July, the Dublin portal will also connect to other global city destinations in Poland, Brazil, and Lithuania. So they are expanding it.
Lithuania.
Right now, people in the cities, it just seems like they're using it to flirt with strangers, though.
Yeah,
That's kind of cool.
I guess.
Yeah.
Like if you see somebody you like on there and you feel like a connection through the portal, like how do you think you could like what's a smart way to
Nah.
contact them?
No.
You're
I
not gonna
feel-
contact them?
Fuck no.
I feel like they're
Just-
gonna ruin it by like making it switch randomly, so you'll never know where that other person is, and well, that'll be the new romantic comedy.
Is you gotta
Is that you
travel
gotta
the
track-
whole world?
Yeah, you gotta
Tragedy.
track down.
Every place that has one of these bubbles.
Yeah.
No. That's I pass.
You pass.
Fuck yeah.
Pass.
Brad's a floor fucker, and he doesn't believe in romance
I'm not a
anymore.
floor fucker. I'm
we know
a,
you're a floor fucker.
You're a
Nah,
floor
man.
fucker. You
Nah.
said you were.
No, I'm not. I have bad knees. I can't fuck on the floor.
That's why you fuck on
I
the
cleaned
floor.
under my couch today, and then I felt like I was gonna die when I stood back up because I had to put all my weight on my knees. For
Yeah,
a
that's
second.
why you're a floor fucker. You don't stand back up. You just lay there.
No, I'm falling.
Catholic group defrocks AI priest after it gave strange answers.
Oh,
Okay.
what were the answers?
Uh,
What were the questions and answers?
So the Catholic advocacy group Catholic Answers released an AI priest called Father Justin earlier. Yeah, Father Justin just
That
sounds
just sounds
Sounds
creepy.
bad, yeah.
sounds bad.
I mean,
I
how many?
I
Have
didn't
you
know
met
they
a
could
Justin?
program pedophilia.
Have you ever met a Justin that wasn't creepy?
No.
I'm sure.
Nah.
No.
My last guest on the show was Justin.
No, his name is Justin. There's a difference. I'm talking
Okay.
about Justin.
Yeah.
Let's see. Our exchanges with Father Justin were touch and go because the chatbot only took questions via microphone,
Only from white people.
only from white folks. It's only from a white-rophone.
Yeah. White phone.
And he often misunderstood them, such as a query about Israel and Palestine, to which is puzzlingly asserted that it was real.
I mean, that's true. He nailed that one.
I mean,
Israel and Palestine is real.
Yes,
They
my
do
friend,
exist.
Father Justin responded, I am as real as the faith we share.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Well, he's a little
So,
off.
not at all.
no.
Yeah, so he actually, no, he got that wrong then. He's not real.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not real.
Yeah.
Father Justin, you are horrible.
And
at
neither
this,
is
bro.
his faith.
Father Justin is about as real as Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you sure about that?
You sure about that?
Yeah.
No, I have no idea.
Yeah, can we program AI Jesus?
Yeah.
Um,
He's a DJ.
Let's see. To figure out what the heavens was going on, Futurism reached out to both Catholic Answers and the Vatican's technology office to ask if the chatbot would be considered a real priest, as it claimed. Neither body responded to our emails, but in a post to its blog, after our initial conversations with Father Justin, Catholic Answers explained that it had defrocked the virtual clergy after receiving criticism
Wow.
of the representation
They
of the
excommunicated
AI
him.
character as a priest.
Yeah.
So they programmed this poor creature
Yeah.
to be the perfect priest, and they're like, we're done with
It
you.
immediately started seducing underage boys and had to be transferred to a new pastor.
Yeah, it just started
Jesus.
touching dicks.
Yeah.
Wow.
Last one. Woman found living inside Family Fair sign in Midland.
Ah, I heard about this. Yeah.
So Family Fair is like a discount grocery
Dollar
chain.
General kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah. So when contractors were working at the Family Fair grocery store in Midland, they unexpectedly found a woman 34 living inside the rooftop sign. Contractors discovered an extension cord on the roof and traced it to the dwelling inside the Family Fair sign. Midland Police Department was called to investigate the situation.
Man, what a genius this lady
That's
was.
yeah, like so apparently like she figured out that she could climb the ladder to the roof and then there was just like a door that you
Mhm.
could use to get into the sign. So she just fucking moved in.
I love that she got an extension cord and ran it and was living off the grocery store power.
Fuck yeah. I love it.
Yeah, I would definitely steal too.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
it's like that show Killing It with who's that? Craig Robinson.
Mhm.
The girl she drives around. She drives Uber, but then she also has a trailer with like a sign on it, and then she lives inside of the sign.
That's awesome.
That's how poor she is. Hilarious. That show's very dark.
Poverty.
I laugh at poverty because I'm bandit.
Officers told the woman that she needed to find somewhere else to live. She was trespassed from the business. Officers offered the woman housing assistance and other resources. She declined their help. Police also believe she has a vehicle.
Well, never trust cops.
They also believe she has a vehicle.
She just wanted to live at in the thing.
Yeah.
Who's
Not a big
it
deal.
hurting? Who's it fucking hurting?
Oops, that was the wrong thing I clicked off of.
I'm for it.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Let her live there. It's not hurting nobody.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of liability involved.
Nah.
That's
know.
true. I mean, she was stealing
I would,
their
you know,
power.
if I found somebody living in there, I probably just wouldn't say anything.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause
I
as
would
soon
be
as
like,
as soon as you tell the store, they have to do
I
something.
would
Yeah,
say
you're not a snitch.
I would definitely say
Yeah, I'm
something.
not snitching on this lady.
Oh,
I
you're-
would 100% say something.
Brad's a snitch.
If I walked up and there was somebody living there, I'd be like, oh shit.
Yeah, I mean,
I'd be
Yeah,
freaked out.
I would
Oh,
be-
you meant like tell somebody. No.
yeah,
I
be
wouldn't
like,
do
lady,
that.
I just gotta get in here and change this sign.
Yeah.
Shut
I
up.
saw the sign,
It opened.
and that's where
Yeah.
I lived.
I would
saw the
opened up
definitely
my
tell her
anus.
like, hey, you got to get out of here, but I'm not going to stop you if you come back.
Yeah. Do you guys? Let's see. Let's talk about media.
Yeah.
Media. We've been watching a lot of shows.
Massive.
My original plan for this episode was just to talk about the best and worst video game shows.
And then we realized we'd have to watch them.
Yeah.
Video game shows and movies. Well,
Yeah.
I think we just, as long as some of us have some bearing on most of them,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
I think we're good.
Well, there's obviously there's Fallout, but what other video
Fallout.
The
games?
Super Mario
The
Brothers
Super
movies.
Mario.
There's two of those.
There's two of those. There's a good one and a bad
Good one and a bad
There's
one.
two Super Mario
Yeah,
Brothers?
there's a
movies?
Halo
Yeah.
TV series.
Oh,
Halo.
we're talking. Oh, I'm thinking of stuff like that's just come out now, but you're talking about just in general.
Just in general, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so there's Street Fighter, with
Oh, yeah, that's
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Horrible but good.
Horrible, but I loved it.
Yeah, that's because it was
Yeah,
the
it's
only
plenty to
thing.
talk
It was
about.
the only thing.
And then but when you bring up the Street Fighter the movie, you have to talk about Street Fighter the movie, the video game,
Yes.
which was the adaptation
Oh,
of
yeah,
the movie,
video game
of the
adaptation.
adaptation
That was
of
really
the video
bad.
And
game.
there is a
That was worse,
character-
It was
arguably
even
worse.
worse, even
It was
worse.
worse than the movie.
But there's one character who only appears. Oh,
We're gonna talk
Live
about
in the
that on a
Something
different
Planet studio in beautiful Montreal, Canada. From the team that brought you Are Racehorses Real? And Girls Gone Golfing, this is Something Planet World News.
I thought we were doing Master Media.
Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. I just now realized.
Yeah. You high, motherfucker.
Yeah.
John was too eager to interrupt us.
It's Something
That's the right-
Planet, Massive Media, tonight.
Oh,
She
you
sound
didn't say.
cute.
I forgot what I used to say. But I got the cadence.
So yeah, Something Planet Massive Media. Yeah, we've been. There's been a lot of good stuff coming out.
There has.
First thing we can talk about, because Jerod has the shirt on, is that's from Helldivers.
Yes.
Yes.
Well,
Helldivers.
the
Brad.
shirt is from a different generic video game.
Yeah, this is
Wink.
This is a bootleg version of
Yeah.
a Helldivers
Yeah,
shirt.
this is Underworld Spelunkers.
Yeah, it is not
Yeah, it's
Helldivers.
not Helldivers. It
But
is
we
a-
do like that game.
But we do like that game, and
We
we'll
do
talk
like
about that
that
game.
game. I've only played it one time. I had fun playing it, but
Yeah.
it's still like that annoying
Yeah,
part where you're trying to figure
congratulations
everything out.
on getting a PlayStation 5.
Oh yeah, you know
Yeah.
I'll be doing it.
Yeah, PlayStation 5. Helldivers, not without controversy. There's a lot of controversy about that game.
Really? Like,
What's
Yeah.
the controversy? Is that because people don't realize it's satire?
No, it was the whole thing with Sony.
Oh yeah, I didn't.
But
care
that,
about that.
that came and gone, and I don't
It's
care.
already gone. Yeah,
So, yeah, it's already gone. They've already resolved it.
it's because I think Xbox pulled that shit. Like you had to get like an Xbox subscription to play some PC games.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
No.
like Halo, I think was one of them actually.
Just to recap it really quickly, Sony pulled a fast one and started demanding everybody sign up for a PlayStation account in order to play the game, and then which unfortunately they sold the game in a lot of countries where you can't legally make a PlayStation account, and so all these people were suddenly that bought the game were not going to be able to play it anymore because they'd be locked out.
Oh yeah, you just can't play at all.
Right.
Yeah, that's so stupid.
So they backed out of it. Yeah, the problem was is that they initially had it as optional, and when they sold the game, it was like it's optional. You don't have to do it, but you can if you want to. And then they changed it.
There
to
was benefits to doing it.
mandatory.
I think you got like certain things if you're a PlayStation member. Certain.
No, in this game there was no
No.
benefits
But
to
now
it. Yeah.
you definitely have to have it because the first time I played it, I had to sign up. For
Well,
it.
that's
on
on a
PlayStation.
PlayStation. This was for PC.
This was for
Oh.
PC gamers. They were making people get PlayStation accounts even if they don't have PlayStation.
Yes. Oh wow.
Yeah, yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So basically,
That's lame as
what
fuck.
what
But
clearly
yeah, I have no PlayStation,
Yeah.
but yet and I pay this game, yet I'm required to buy an account.
Yeah, I think what happened was that the Sony executives saw dollar signs in their eyes because they had this
Because
hit
it's doing
game,
so good.
this
yeah.
hit exclusive game. All of a sudden, and they were like, "We gotta get that sweet metadata from all these PC people,
Yeah.
make them sign up and give us their account information."
Yeah. So anyway, Helldivers is very fun. Game designers made a very interesting game. It's
Very good,
if
yeah.
you haven't played it yet, it is a cooperative third-person shooter
Mhm.
that is team-based.
Yeah, team shooter.
What is teams of 5 or
Four.
4
Team
for now. I
For
think
now.
they said eventually it's going to go up to 6.
Yeah.
So I hope it does.
Everybody has been talking about it. Like, even
Well, you
before
work
I
at a
got-
video game store, so you're hearing the hype.
Well, no, I mean like not even just my friends and stuff. Like on Facebook, people are like, "Oh, who's playing Helldivers? Oh, Helldivers, blah blah blah." So it's like I was like, "Oh, this
Yeah, I
is
already
fucking,
sold a
like-
bunch of these fucking shirts.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So
Hell
people, people like these. I have the other one. The other one that's it says getting hugs and killing bugs,
yeah. Nice.
and then it's two Helldivers hugging.
That's fucking hilarious.
Underworld Spelunkers.
Underworld Spelunkers.
Underworld
yes, of
Spelunkers
course.
too. Electric Boogaloo.
Mhm. But yeah, great game. If you haven't seen it, go look it up. It's
Yeah.
fantastic.
9 out of I would give it 9 out of
Yeah.
10.
It's
It's
with-
fun.
funny
Hours
enough.
of fun with
Yeah.
friends.
I can't give it an accurate grade just because like I've only
Yeah,
played the
you're
one
only like
time.
level 3 or something.
And I get once. I'm sure it's gonna be fun. I mean, even if it's not just like I didn't really like the Call of Duty games, but like playing those.
This
with
is
y'all.
different,
Yeah.
yeah.
But playing it with you guys made it fun. You know what I
Right,
mean? So it's
right.
like that's what makes it fun.
What's
It's
really
just the
funny is
community.
the whole thing is a parody of Starship Troopers.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And there's a Starship Troopers game.
Oh, coming out now.
No, it's
Oh,
already
no,
out.
it's
It's
already
already out, and it's a very similar
It's
game,
very
but nobody likes it.
Yeah, because well, I mean, they struck first.
Yeah.
They struck first.
Yeah. And there's little Easter eggs and references to Starship Troopers throughout,
Yeah.
and it's very sardonic with its like patriotism, and like some of the missions is like you just gotta raise a flag.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the new update actually, one of the new guns they put out is actually a replica of the Starship Troopers infantry gun.
Oh,
That's
really?
hilarious.
Yeah.
I
I
love
just-
Starship Troopers.
I love the fact that we're getting like video game remakes of old movies. Like there's a Killer Clown movie that's coming out. That's like
Oh yeah, that looks
fun as
cool.
shit. We got to
yeah.
play that one because that's a team-based one too.
Is that the one with the UFO that looks like a circus tent?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
love that.
It's
movie.
like the
Dead by Daylight kind of, right?
yeah, Friday the
Or-
13th.
Those fucking things are kind of freaky. Those
Yeah,
clowns.
but like you get to play.
Yeah.
Oh, they're totally. I
Yeah,
have
like
a
so
friend-
a bunch of people play as the victims, and the one person will play as the clown
Yeah.
who has to
Okay.
hunt them down.
But I
and kill
think you
them.
can do teams of. I think it can be
Teams
teams
of-
of clowns.
Oh, that'd be
too.
interesting.
Yeah, because they had a bunch of smaller, weaker clowns in that movie originally.
That's
Yeah.
true.
So yeah, Helldivers. I would give it a 9 out of 10. I'm playing it. I think we should play it tonight.
I'll give it a 10 out of 10. I love it.
Yeah, I think eventually I'll give it a 10 out of 10 when they fix some of the bugs.
Yeah.
That's true. It is full of bugs, but they're working on it. They are
Not
working on
bugs as in the ones you shoot, but in like
it's
as in
also full of
coding
those,
bugs.
yeah.
But it's tons of fun. So I absolutely love it.
9 out of 10, fuck
it.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Let's see, what else do I want to talk about? Me and Jared watched The Three Body Problem.
Oh yeah, we watched that.
Oh, I
You watch
still
that?
haven't.
I'm not going
it's
to do
on
any
my list,
spoilers
too.
because I think this is one of those.
You just go in blind.
Yeah, this
Right,
is one of those things where you just go in blind and
I
then just
saw
let it surprise you.
Yeah, I
because
saw the trailer and I was like, "This has me interested," and I have no fucking idea what's going on.
Yeah.
That
I
is
love
exactly.
shit like that.
That's how I
That's-
went
I
into
love
this.
it.
I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on, but I want to find
Like
out.
I felt like that way with like Dead Like Me when that first started. I was like,
Yeah,
"This is so
like, what is
weird. I'm
this?
hooked. What the fuck is
Yeah.
happening?" Yeah.
Yeah, so that's how that's how
I've heard
the Three
nothing
Body
but good.
Problem is. It's based on a trilogy of Chinese novels.
Okay. What would you rate it?
Mm-hmm.
I would give that. I would also give that. I'll give that an 8 out of 10.
yeah, I
thought
give
was
it
really good.
8.5. It's
It was better. It's from the guys who did Game of Thrones. Definitely better than the last season of Game of Thrones.
Yes.
Okay.
So it'll end badly.
So it'll end badly, but it
last
started
season will
good.
be bad, but this it starts great.
Well, they already started skipping ahead. I found out because
Oh,
I
did-
went on Reddit and they were like, they're already skipping ahead past the second book in the first season. And I'm like, oh, great.
yeah.
Thanks a lot, guys.
But yeah, I think the show was great.
Yeah, all the actors are great.
I turned a friend of the show, former client Mike Rivera onto it.
Oh, does he like it?
Yeah, he's
Former
liking it.
client.
Yeah, he's the
He used to do
Uh,
his podcast in here.
yeah.
Oh
He's a-
yeah. Okay.
He's a client of Something Planet Studios.
SomethingPlanetStudios.com.
So the Three Body Problem, great. I
Good
just
show.
can't talk about it that much. Another one that I can't fucking talk about.
Without spoiling.
Sugar
Sugar, that's a great
with
one.
Colin Farrell.
Have you watched the new
I
episode? I haven't seen it yet.
No, it came out last night, I think.
Yeah.
What is that on?
I think it coming out today.
Apple TV shows say that they're coming out on Fridays, but they actually
Oh,
come
they
out at
mean-
9 p.m. Eastern time on Thursday.
Oh, okay.
Which I figured that out.
So yeah, so Sugar is it's a noir detective mystery.
Noir-ish because it takes place in modern times.
Yeah, it's modern time, but it's
'Cause
noir.
even
and
Leah
like
in the first episode, she was like, "Wait a minute, is this modern times?"
Yeah.
because it was so stylized.
Yeah, it's the style. It's a noir style.
Yeah,
It's not the
Noir
1950s, but like
settings.
the
Okay.
in
But he drives a car from the early '60s,
Yeah.
and he wears this three-piece suit wherever he goes.
he's obsessed with movies from that time
Yeah,
frame.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's Colin Farrell is a detective he's a missing persons detective, and he tracks down
He's
missing
only
people.
missing people.
Yeah, he only does missing persons. But for the elite, for people who don't want
The
it to
police
get out,
involved,
they
yeah.
don't want the police involved.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and he works for like a shadowy John Wick-esque organization, like people that as you're watching it, you're just like, it's like
Yeah,
do
like he
these
has a
people-
handler and he has colleagues.
Yeah, it's like this guy a spy or like an assassin or something.
Seems like a very 90s type of thing, how you're describing it to me.
Really?
Like a movie from the 90s. Like, this one man who can do all these things, you know. And he's
Well,
like
the
this
part of the
shadow
subplot
organization.
is appreciation for movies. Like one of his character traits is he's a film buff.
Yeah.
So he's constantly referencing things. So like a lot of the
just
stuff
films,
on there.
though, not movies, right?
Yeah, he
just
doesn't like
films.
movies. He just likes films.
Okay.
Just in the buff.
Yeah.
Nude films.
Yeah, you know.
But yeah, I don't think you should say anything more than that. Honestly.
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
worth
no.
watching.
No, it's really good. It's good acting, good writing.
I'm not
good
gonna
plot.
rate it yet because I think it's almost over.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of mysteries and within mysteries. In the
It's another one where you're like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
I love
stuff
that,
that goes on. We were just like okay, I'm following. Wait, when did that happen?
Yeah.
What's
But
going on?
you get answers. It's
Yes.
not like
Yeah,
it's
no.
not like Lost.
It's not like Lost. You
Yeah.
actually get answers.
I was explaining that.
Because that's what,
to-
like, I couldn't even look at Jared the other day. I was like, "Did you watch the new episode of that?" And I was like, "All right, I can't even talk to you."
Yeah, I was live tweeting John as I watched it, being like, "All right, I'm watching the thing now. What is going on?" And he's like, "I can't tell you."
I was like, "I can't say."
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, you guys have to finish the episode.
Yeah, he's like, "I can't. We have to talk when they finish the episode." As soon as I finish the episode, I'm like, "He's a
What
what?"
the fuck?
Yeah.
So
okay.
yeah, it's
I'm
one of
gonna
those
check it out.
shows that is very rare where I'm watching it and I have no idea what's going on, and I like that.
That's
Uh,
how I watch most of the shows, though.
Speaking of
on
Apple
whatever.
TV, the new season of The Big Door Prize is out.
Oh yeah, I
What is
started
that?
watching some of that. That's
Yeah,
a good one.
That's good. That's a really good one.
It's
So
another weird sci-fi type of thing,
sci-fi mystery. Yeah. So,
but it's a sitcom though.
Okay.
yeah, it's like a it's like a one of their,
Sci-fi sitcom. I like that.
yeah, it's
All-
like a
all of
mystery
the-
comedy.
Yeah, all of the Apple TV sitcoms are all dramedies, pretty much.
Nice.
I don't
Yeah.
think they have anyone that's not a dramedy.
I don't think
I
so.
think they all are. You know, like Ted Lasso, that
Yeah.
type of thing. You
the
know,
wholesome comedies. Kind
where
of
it's like
yeah.
you're gonna laugh, but also you might cry on some
Yeah.
of the episodes.
But yeah, so it's like this little small town, this mysterious video game, like arcade game, shows up in like the general store,
Mm-hmm.
and nobody knows where it came from. Even the owner of the store is just like, it just showed
It's
up
just
one
there
day.
one
but
day, yeah.
they're like, just like there's a small town. So they're just like, whatever, it's neat, it's new and interesting. We're fine with this.
We'll play it.
And then people were like, for like a quarter, people put it in, and it prints out what your life's potential is.
Oh.
And
But
everybody
it doesn't
who-
explain what that means.
it doesn't explain what it means. It's just like a one-word thing. So it's like, and everybody's is different. So like, and it's all
Give me
personalized.
an
So,
example.
so for an example, like the priest of the town put in a quarter and he got back father.
Okay.
So, but now
But
he's
then you
like,
find out it has a different meaning than him
yeah,
being a
does it mean?
priest
But does it
later
mean
on.
his life? He's reached his life's potential as a priest, or does it mean his potential is to be an actual father?
Yeah.
And it's
One,
so
yeah, one woman from the town just got royalty. It's
yeah.
like, well, how am I supposed to be royalty?
Someone got hero. Someone got liar.
Yeah, so it's interesting, and it's another one you can't really talk about.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Can't,
shut
can't
the fuck
explain more. Can't explain more than that. But it's a good show, and the second season just came out.
Yeah, excellent. First season, I would give that 8 out of 10 as well because I
Yeah.
thought it was great. It's starring the dude from The Whitest Kids You Know, the Irish guy.
No, he's from
no,
the IT crowd.
the IT crowd. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
Oh.
And he was also in the Big
Bridesmaids.
Shorty.
Oh yeah, Get Shorty the
Yeah,
TV
Get
show.
Shorty, the
Get
TV
Shorty the
show.
TV show was solid. It was
Yeah.
on. It was on like Crackle or some bullshit or
Yeah.
some bullshit fucking TV.
I think it's on Hulu now.
Okay, but yeah, it did not get the due it deserved
No,
being
'cause it was
on
on
this
a garbage
obscure,
network.
obscure streaming
It's like-
service.
it just makes stuff like that makes me wonder.
Chris
like,
O'Dowd.
did Quibi
Chris
have
O'Dowd,
any
yeah.
secret hits?
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, because it was like Chris O'Dowd and Ray Romano, and I'm like, well, how could that fucking miss? And I put it
Yeah.
on, and I'm like, okay, it's great, yeah. But it was on. You had to literally watch like 15 minutes of commercials to get through it because it was on this weird network.
There's another one we can talk about is Dark Matter because
Dark-
I
I
haven't
didn't start
watched
that
any
yet.
of that. Yeah, but it looks cool. We can
I
just
know
talk
what it's about.
Yeah, we can talk about how cool it looks.
What is it about? Well, there's just
Uh,
matter in it.
Dark
It's
Matter is about a high school science teacher that one day.
Gets cancer.
No,
And has to
and
develop
has to
a
sell
meth
meth,
recipe.
yeah. No, he's a high school science teacher, but then one day, I think what happened, because I read the book, so then he spots himself one day,
Oh wow.
and his self like talks to him. He's like there's like a version of himself that's like spying on him,
Okay.
and then so he later finds out that it's a version of him from a different reality, a different universe, that invented a way to traverse in between the multiverse.
Okay.
So he's spying on him because he doesn't have a wife or a kid. So he's like trying to see if he wants to like steal his life or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see, that's pretty much what the
That's what
trailer,
the trailer says.
shows. Is
That's
that
why, I'm
basically-
not trying to give away too much more than
Yeah.
that. But
This is the guy. He wakes up one day in a different dimension than his own, and everything's different. All the people he knows don't know him, and then he finds out he invented a device to.
oh, that's right. The guy
travel.
kidnaps him and switches them. That's
Yeah,
what
and then
happens.
he finds out that he was kidnapped by himself from a different dimension, who took his life because he had something that guy himself
Yeah.
wanted. And he's now trying to figure out. It's kind of like Quantum Leap from the trailer.
He's
It's
trying
like
to figure
he's
out
trying
how
to
to
figure
get back
out how to get back to his dimension.
Yeah, or like sliders. Yeah.
Yeah, or like sliders.
But it's
yeah.
also, but it also follows like string theory.
yeah.
where- so every time he uses the machine,
He creates another.
he creates
universe.
another universe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's an infinite amount, and you just keep adding.
Yeah, he just
Yeah.
makes it more and more infinite. It looks really cool. The first
is
that
two-
just came out.
that's on
today.
Apple
That's
TV
also on
also.
Apple.
The first 2 episodes
Damn,
are out
I
already.
might have
Oh,
to
is
get
it?
fucking
Yeah.
Apple TV, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I
Give me
think
that password. Give me that password.
you should get it for a
Yeah.
month.
Apple
I think I
Apple
have the
TV
pass-
keeps
No.
giving. You just got a PlayStation. Apple TV has a deal
Yeah.
with PlayStation. You can get it for like 2 or 3 months free.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
I'll check
just-
it out.
Before we get out of here, we got to talk about Brad's favorite show in his
Oh,
entire
we're gonna
life.
talk about it.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it.
We're gonna talk about
Invincible.
Invincible.
Yeah.
No, I did finish Invincible, and I thought the season 2 was great.
I still
but
got one more episode.
I can't. Like, I started reading the comics. I'm like, I cannot wait 2 years.
Oh yeah,
to
I'm
find out what
avoiding the
happens.
comics because I know it's gonna be good.
Bro,
Yeah.
I read a little bit of the comics, and then I didn't have access to them, and I just watched like YouTube videos to learn, like somebody just talking about the stories that happened.
okay.
I was like, it's fucking good. I'm
is good.
excited. I'm
Yeah.
excited.
Very excited.
So X-Men 97.
X-Men
X-Men
97.
Oh my god.
That's your favorite. I've only watched 5 episodes. I just watched the one
Oh,
where
so
they.
you saw the fifth one, Genosha?
I saw I
that
just
one.
saw the one where
That's
they
the one
went
I
to
was like.
Genosha.
That's the one I'm like, dude. If they
It
get
was
whatever
really
the
good.
equivalent of a TV award is for animation,
That was
one,
a good episode. The other ones I was like kind of into,
Mhm.
but I think it's because I'm watching it too late at night.
That might be it.
I think
Tomorrow I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna pour myself a bowl of cereal and milk, and I'm gonna watch the 6th episode of X-Men 97 and just get that vibe going. You know?
I think 6 is the one. No. 6 is Life, Death Part 2. That's a good one.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no. 6 is a real good one.
Okay.
6 is a real good one. Yeah.
I think which how many are out right now? 8 or
9.
9? Okay,
You
so
haven't seen the 9th one.
I haven't seen the 9th one. So I
So-
think the 8th one might have been my favorite. I think I like that more than the Genosha
Yeah.
one. Because it's got Nightcrawler and
Yeah.
dude, I will say this. We've discussed this before. Like in this, they really up Cyclops and downplay Wolverine, which is different from the original X-Men cartoon.
Well, it's more
where,
not just
where
Cyclops,
Wolverine
it's
was kind of like in every
because
episode
he's the
doing things.
badass. So,
But I feel
he's
they've
the popular one.
downplayed Wolverine too much because he's barely
No,
had
I-
2 or 3 lines.
They didn't. They understand that Wolverine is oversaturated, and actual people who are fans of the book want to.
You guys are
going
gonna
to
argue about this forever.
Yeah, I disagree with you because I still like. Well, you don't like Wolverine. I still like Wolverine.
I do like Wolverine, but I admit that he's over fucking used.
Well, I agree that they overused him, but I feel that they're underutilizing him because
No,
he's barely had 2 words.
because when he had that moment, if that moment would have happened like 3 times already, it wouldn't have been as cool. When he's falling from the sky and he's slicing those motherfuckers up, when he's fucking back to back
what
with
episode is
Nightcrawler,
that? I don't think I got that far.
Episode.
I don't
episode
really.
8.
I don't
you
even.
don't care about.
I don't
spoilers, like-
consider Wolverine flying through the air and slicing people up a spoiler.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
like that's gonna happen at
Yeah, yeah.
some point. I've
I'm-
read the
Well,
comics.
he's falling. He's like
no, action is fine. The action is cool. It's just that he doesn't. He barely has any lines or dialogue. He's very
is it the same,
not
is it the
present.
original voice actor?
I think so. Yeah.
It
Cal
sounds
Dodd.
like him.
Carl Dodd, I think his name
Yeah.
is.
I mean, he sounds older, but he is
Yeah,
older. So.
they
Yeah.
all
They're all aged a little
but they're
bit.
not all
yeah.
there because the original voice actor
Some of them
for
died.
Gambit is not. It's a different voice actor, but that voice actor is the voice of Mr. Sinister.
Right.
So it's like weird. Like they're all still there technically who are alive. They're not all doing the same roles though.
So, what is your favorite episode? And why?
Probably episode 5.
Genosha.
The Genosha one was really, really good because it had like they did the opposite of what Fox has been doing, where if they need to show a lot of mutants, they'll just make up just fucking mutants where like everybody in the background was like an actual
comic book character.
They were like, I was just like, and you
That's what people always used to do because it's cheaper. It was like, okay, well, what do we have in the costume department?
Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
frog guy.
But in animation,
cool.
it's just like they can just fucking draw them. And
Right.
It was really great. It was really powerful. Like I haven't watched episode 5 in a while. But every time I watch it, I cry.
I thought it was really. It was my favorite episode so far.
It's like, and it's not like I'm not crying because of the characters who died. I'm crying because, well, I mean, look, it's an old episode, so we won't talk about spoilers. Like, it made me the relationship with Cable and his mother. Like, he just wants to fucking save his mom. He's been trying to do it over again. And like when he's like, "I'm sorry, mom," like right before she dies.
Right, that was
fucking
so
hit me
sad.
hard.
Yeah.
Magneto like letting down Leech, he's like, you never have to worry again. This fucking little kid's holding on to him, and they're all they're gonna die. He can't do fucking anything about it. Fucking when Gambit dies, spoiler alert, Rogue.
What?
Rogue, the voice actress, she does such a good job of emoting grief.
Yeah.
When she's like, I can't like Remy, I can't feel you, and she just bawls. Like I'm crying, like tearing up thinking about it now.
Yeah, it was really sad.
I think it's just a good show, and it's a show that's being handled by people who not only love the product but understand the product. Like everything they do, even to like the minor details, has meaning or is a reference to something that's happened before the books. And as somebody who's like how you guys are Star Wars, that's your fucking thing. You guys love it.
Yeah.
You'll just like everything.
I've read a fair
about
amount of X-Men comics.
Jarrett knows who sells hot dogs on Tatooine.
Yeah. Zazzle Starscream.
Zazzle fucking Starscream. Call back from like 12 years ago. But so that's how I am with like X-Men. So like they're showing. I'll give
And
you
you
a
know
perfect
what?
example.
They put barbecue sauce and honey mustard.
And it
in
tastes
on
good.
Hot
Tatooine.
dogs.
Yeah.
But I'll give you a perfect
It's
example.
blue, but it's blue.
Of
It's
like
blue.
what I
Oh,
mean,
maybe
yeah.
that's better.
Yeah, it's blue.
Episode 3, we've both seen that, which is when Madeline, you discover the whole
Madeline
thing.
Pryor.
There's a storyline called Inferno where she pretty much made all of Manhattan like hell on earth. Madeline Pryor became the Goblin Queen, which is the equivalent of the Sorcerer Supreme, like Doctor Strange, but for her dimension of limbo. She brought it to Earth. There was a B story in the books that dealt with the New Mutants and the character Magic, who was Colossus's younger sister, who at like age 7 got left there. So she had connections to it too. Within the show, it focuses on Madeline, and she kind of turns the mansion into hell on earth. But Morph, on 2 different times, he turns into Ileana as a reference to like the story that were being told, and then also her demon form, the Dark Child, when she's fighting Madeline. So it's like, we can't, this is too big, because it was like a 6-month storyline with like over 3 books.
You can't fit that in 20 minutes.
But they're like, hey, we can't do that, but here's like, we know
Morph's
this
good
is
for
the
that.
stuff.
Yeah.
So they'll put little bits of things, and like they can't do everything, but they'll, like when Magneto dropped the EMP, I knew, and I'm gonna give you a spoiler. You don't care, right?
I do care.
You do
but
care.
Go ahead.
You
want to talk about
You
it.
know what happens.
You want to talk about it.
You know what happens to
Just
Wolverine.
say it, Brad.
So when Magneto dropped that EMP, I knew without a doubt that Wolverine was gonna get the fucking adamantium ripped out of him. That was a major moment in the comics.
I don't think I've gotten that far yet.
That's what happens.
Well,
Did you remember when he was
I do
running
know
around
that
with the
happens in
bone
the
claws
comics.
and
Yeah.
he was all feral? That's
Yeah,
because Magneto
that's Bone
ripped
Claw.
the
Yeah, I know.
adamantium
Yeah, I've
out.
read that.
Yeah.
I
So-
will say that's one of the biggest differences between the original series and this series is that the original series was all about Charles Xavier was right, and this one is definitely Magneto was right.
Well, honestly, the X-Men comic books, no, but yes, Magneto. You don't really.
We cut you off, Brad.
You don't
You're
really.
talking too much.
You don't really feel, unless you're a Magneto fan.
Clicked on the wrong thing.
You don't really feel side with Magneto in the original series. This is a more accurate portrayal because Magneto and Xavier are literally 2 sides of the same coin. All the shit that Magneto does, Magneto's a blunt force. So he has to do the things he does because that's his power set. Professor X is all about subterfuge. Professor X is worse than Magneto. Professor X erases
he
motherfuckers'
invades
memories. He
and
controls
invades people.
people. Yeah.
Well, that's
Like-
because every psychic is the
Because
worst person ever.
Exactly. Pretty fucking much. Like, if
honestly,
your power is mind control.
Half the time, half the time in those
he didn't raise
series,
his
I'm
own
just like,
son.
Yeah.
It was,
you're
it was
kind of
even worse
proving
than
the
Professor-
racist right.
And even like right now in the books, Professor X is like killing off the X-Men because he's trying to preserve this fucking timeline that they created. Professor X is he's a piece of shit. I mean,
Yeah, he invented a machine to listen to everyone in the world's thoughts.
exactly. He's not a good dude. Like he thinks
He thinks
he's
he's a good dude.
doing good, but he's not.
Yeah,
and he
it's-
doesn't realize.
Well,
it.
he's
that's-
an
I think he-
allegory for Martin Luther King, and it's like the real Martin Luther King.
Fuck you.
When when you find out, like, well, he's a great guy. Oh wait, he's banging other chicks on the side. What a
No,
jerk.
No,
that's the-
eventually Xavier becomes kind of like a allegory to like the English Empire or
Yeah,
whatever.
pretty
you know,
much. I
like-
mean, and he talks with like a British accent.
yeah,
too,
he's
so
a
it's like-
British aristocrat. and,
exactly.
you know,
Yeah. But dude, the show's
It's
so
great,
fucking
yeah.
good. It's like I can't talk on it enough. Like literally,
I can't talk about it without crying.
I cannot talk about it without crying. When I was a kid and I was reading the books, I dreamed of one day seeing like a live action or an animated version. And the first cartoon was good, but the first cartoon wasn't like it was selling fucking toys.
Yeah.
They had the characters there, but like the
Well,
story,
that's what
like,
every cartoon in the 90s
like there's
does.
like this is X-Men 97, but it's not really a fucking continuation of that shit. Because that really wasn't, there was nothing really finite within it. There were a few things that were finite, but that's because they were taking directly from past stories.
Yeah, where they would just go back in time.
Yeah,
and
but it was
redo
like, it'd be like,
everything.
hey, Wolverine, let's do a cool thing with him where he fucking has to hang out with some Eskimos and find himself again.
And loves them.
Just
loves
stupid,
them.
yeah, stupid shit like that.
But
This
anyway,
is like,
yeah.
they're doing actual
I think it's
stories.
great. I think they're doing really good story arcs, but I'm gonna have to.
They're already planning another season. They want to do it back to back.
I hope,
Okay,
I
and then
hope
I
they
heard they're
figure
doing
out the
spin-offs too.
showrunner. I hope they figure out the thing with the showrunner and like he gets back on the board because
What's the thing with the showrunner? I've never heard
he was fired before it aired. He's the one.
Oh.
So it's Bo DeMayo, and they're still not revealed why.
that. Touched an intern.
I don't know, but he's like a gay black man who was adopted.
Kevin Spacey did an intern.
Like, so if anybody can like understand the X-Men, like I understand he does. Like he can relate to them. As speaking as
Yeah,
a
I don't
queer-
care what he did.
Yeah, speaking as a queer black man myself, like the X-Men, I've always
Yeah,
really
you want that
liked.
voice.
All
You need
crimes
that
are
voice.
forgivable for
Yeah.
bread.
Yeah.
No.
I'm gonna be at Jack Polino's Pizza with
Ooh,
Jared
I'm gonna
What?
be there.
When?
on May 11th. No, not May 11th.
That's tomorrow.
9/11.
Tomorrow. What is next week? May 22nd.
May 22nd.
Wow.
Is that? No,
I
May
think it's the
18th.
21st.
Sorry,
18th. Wow.
May 18th. John
May
J.
are
and
old.
friends at Jack Polino's
I'm one of the
Pizza.
friends.
Tickets are $20. I got Jerod Walker. I got Hugh Carey. I got Jander. I got
Great.
T. Davis.
He's
I
your
got
friend?
James
Davis?
Bothwell. James Bothwell.
James Bothwell's your friend.
I wanted to showcase some of the veteran talent in the area because we're going to be doing more veterans only shows.
Oh, so only veterans can attend?
Yes.
No.
Oh.
No.
Only
Oh.
veterans can attend, but anybody can perform.
Yes.
That would be the
That's how it
logical-
goes. Yeah. That's
yes.
that's how the show works.
Anybody can perform. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's how shows work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But only veterans can attend.
That's what I should just start an open mic where it's like $20 to perform.
Bro,
See
you-
who
Oh,
shows
that's,
up.
people would do it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Dan Hoff and Cameron Mayhew are doing that. They're open mic.
No, it's free for comics. I thought.
No, it's $10 for comics.
Oh, $10. Oh, yeah, I wouldn't go there.
I don't know, man.
Anyway, stick around. Check out Sketch Wars.
Yes.
My special's
Watch
coming
it.
out soon.
Watch that
Thanks
too.
to everybody that's been watching my stand-up clips on all platforms.
Keep
I've
watching
got,
those.
yeah, I got like thousands and thousands of views. It's great.
Nice.
Fuck yeah.
Hit
I
that
feel
like and subscribe
almost
button.
validated. Not as validated as I thought I would be, but
Yeah.
almost validated.
Well, they gotta comment.
Well, there's a bunch of comments on TikTok and stuff.
Oh,
too.
nice. What are they saying?
It's lots of stuff.
big
Yeah.
dick energy.
You know, somebody said that I sounded like Donald Trump.
Yeah, this guy
You
sounds
do
like
kind
Donald
of
Trump.
say do a Trump impression.
I hate this guy. Who is this guy?
Who is this guy? I don't like
Why
him.
am I seeing this?
Why is my
Somebody said I
penis
was a
out?
combination of Donald Trump and Joe Rogan. I'm like, oh god.
That's the worst two things I can think of.
Man.
Um,
I don't know about the worst, but it's definitely up there.
I don't really read the comments most of the time. I read the comments like day one, and then I was like, I shouldn't read.
I
these
read them and I
comments.
masturbate.
I just hope one day someone will say that I'm like a combination of Joe Biden and Tim Dillon.
Somebody tell me that one of my nipples looks off.
It
I
does
wanna
look
see
weird.
that in the I know. I'm sorry.
It looks
So-
weird.
It's
I've been-
asymmetrical.
I've been working out.
Yeah, it's no big deal. Anyway, that's the show.
That's the
Thank
show.
you
That's the show.
so much for listening. Thank
That's
you so
the
much for
show.
watching. Like and subscribe. We're also on Spotify or any other podcast platforms.
Yep.
And remember to check out random-fandom.com and
And
carrycart.com
only
with
two
two
Ks.
Ks. Use the code SP at checkout for $20 off.
They almost made
Thank
it.
you, Brad, for being
Yeah.
here. Thank you, Jared, for being
Yeah.
here.
Boo.
Have a great
Aw.
night.
Fart